Good morning, class 6. I am Anil Bhagat, your science teacher from Modern International School, Hiswa. Welcome back to our e-learning program. Today, in this video lecture, we will discuss about chapter 5, that is separation of substances. In the previous lectures of this video, we had discussed about why do we need to separate mixtures, and in normal life we separate mixtures, and the need of this separation of mixtures. Then we discussed about the various topics through by the help of that or through which we separate mixtures, like hand picking, sieving, threshing, decantation, sedimentation, filtration. All these processes we had already discussed. Now today in this context we will discuss some more processes, that is evaporation and condensation. But before that, in your book there is an activity. The activity is that we have to mix some salt with water. In the activity we have to mix some salt with water, and then we try to separate this salt and water from this mixture. So the activity is, first we are going to take some vessel or beaker and then some water, and then put 1 spoonful of salt in the water and stir it, means उसको घुला लेंगे, उसको मिला लेंगे. So after stirring we leave the solution for some time and try to observe the solution or try to observe the mixture. We are not able to find even a small piece of salt in the solution or the mixture because it is properly mixed with the water. So now how to separate it? So the process of separation of this mixture is only one process, that is we start boiling this mixture. So as we know, due to boiling the water evaporate from the mixture. Due to boiling the water evaporate from the mixture, and whatever left in the beaker is the salt. So here is one process that is called evaporation. The process of change of water into water vapor on heating is called evaporation. Again I am repeating, the process of change of water into water vapor on heating is called evaporation. So due to evaporation, this water will evaporate and convert into vapor and goes up in the sky, and whatever left in the beaker is the salt. So this is the phenomena by which, this is the process by which we are separate to salt and water from the mixture. This evaporation or the process of evaporation continues till the presence of water. So this process or this evaporation we use to separate salt from the seawater. How? First of all, we gather seawater at a place and then allow it in the sunlight to evaporate. The water will evaporate, and whatever left is the mixture of salts. So from this mixture of salts we separate the common salt after various other purification methods. So this is the process of evaporation, which is very helpful for us in our day-to-day life. Now comes the next process, that is process of condensation. So here the another activity is given, that is activity 7. Here we are taking a mixture of sand, salt and water, or simply sand and salt, and we are going to separate this mixture. So how? So first of all we mix some water with this sand and salt mixture. So after mixing this sand and salt mixture with water, The salt is soluble in water, so it dissolves in water, but the sand is not soluble. Salt is soluble, so it will dissolve, but sand is not soluble, so it will settle down on the bottom of the beaker or bottom of the vessel. So here is a simple process, that is, we can separate the sand by the process of decantation or by the, and then comes the filtration, and we already know what is decantation and what is filtration. So whatever left after these two processes is water and salt. So we know, just start boiling it, and due to the process of evaporation, water convert into vapor and salt left in the beaker. But as we start boiling the water, just take a plate with ice and put just above on the beaker or the vessel in which we are boiling the water. So we'll observe that the vapor which comes out from the vessel, as it comes in contact with the plate which contain ice, so this water vapor start converting into water drops. In normal life, if you put ice in a glass and put it on a table, then after some time we observe water drops on the surface of glass. So this process is called condensation, means the conversion or the change of water vapor into water drops on cooling. The change of water vapor into water drops on cooling is called the process of condensation. So by this process we can gather water and at one place, and whatever left in the beaker or the vessel in which we are boiling the water is the salt. So sand and salt is separated by this process. So this process of decantation, filtration, evaporation and condensation, by this, the help of this all processes, we separate the mixture of sand, salt and water. So class, I hope you are able to understand the process of evaporation and condensation and the way it helps us in the separation of several type of mixtures. Have a great day class. Be safe at home. Thank you.